All right, so now I would like to give you a tour of the Transfer Center website because there's lots of information on here. So the website address for the Transfer Center is just transfer.santarosa.edu. Of course, you could also come into the search engine or under Students. Under the Students tab, you can go directly to the Transfer Center. So lots of ways to find us. So our screen here, changes every month with different things that we have going on. And then there are three main areas to the Transfer Center website. So we have the left-hand side menu, kind of the middle information, and the right-hand side. So we have a couple quick buttons here. So if you have a quick question, you can click on that and send us a question. We like students to inform us as to where they're transferring to because we don't get that data from the state of California typically until a year later. And if a student's going out of state, it even takes longer. So we appreciate that. You can sign up for our e-newsletter. It's a newsletter we send out once a month with information on what's happening in the Transfer Center. And if you need to request transcripts to be sent to a four-year university, we have a quick link button there as well. So just information about the Transfer Center and then what we can do for students. So let's start on the right here, just under Transfer News and Events. The calendar is always a great place to go to see what's happening within the Transfer Center. So you can see here the universities that were here for the month of March. And so you can see we had Brandman here, Academy of Art. We had a meeting with Sonoma State, Pacific Union, UC Davis, Humboldt State did something, Sac State, Dominican, Simpson, UCLA, Zoomed. So lots of opportunities. UC Irvine is coming on the 28th. And so you can see who's coming and what they're doing. So for Sac State, if you wanted to meet with Carlos, you can see he was here on Wednesday, March 6th from 9 to 2:30. You could call or come by the Transfer Center to make an appointment to meet with him. Okay, so different schools do things differently. Simpson University was tabling on the first floor of Bertolini from 10 to 2, so you could just stop by and talk to that rep. UC Davis is here typically from 9 to 1:30. She usually does morning appointments and then drop-ins after lunch. And then Berkeley typically just does drop-ins the times that she's here. So it just varies by the rep and what it is that they want to be doing. We take field trips. So we are going to we went to San Jose State, and we will be going to UC Berkeley on the 13th, which isn't on here. I'm not quite sure why. But we do different field trips each semester that you can participate in. All right, let's go back. The event flyers just shows, the things that are happening in the Transfer Center, that are happening. So here were our spring field trips with the dates and what was happening. I don't know where that went. Here it is. Okay, so we went to Davis, San Jose, Humboldt, Berkeley, San Francisco State, and Dominican. So you can see the various trips that we took this spring. Then we have a place on the website for online workshops. This really shouldn't be something that you need to do because you'll be getting a lot of this information through the class, but maybe if you'd like to tell a friend. We also have university announcements here. So UC Davis has a summer residential program. UC Berkeley's offering summer classes. Santa Cruz is hosting a STEM transfer day. UC San Diego has a summer transfer academy. So you can just see, what's happening at different schools. All right, so over here on the left, we have information about our transfer celebration, which you are more than welcome to attend. This is on May the 9th from 11 to 1. You do not have to be transferring fall of 19 to attend. It's for any SRJC student who's working towards transfer. So we'll have some food, music, different resources. We have a lot of university reps who are coming, and so you can, participate in that. It'll be out in the Bertolini Quad. You can see who works in our office. So besides myself, we have Karen Sickler, who's our admin, Candy, who does a lot of outreach for us. She also keeps the website up to date and works one-on-one with students answering questions. Sarah is currently an intern with us for this year. And then Robin is the other counselor in the Transfer Center. Then just under the transfer process, we'll be covering all of this, but transfer basics, preparing for your major, and general education. But you might benefit from looking at the links under transfer universities. So choosing a university, we have a research tool that you could use to help you in keeping things straight. What schools you're looking at, what majors do they offer, what requirements do you have to have done. And then we have some search websites. So often we're asked by students, what's the best school for a psych major? That really is a personal discovery. And yes, there are, things that have been done to say this, school has this best program, but maybe it's not the best program for you because it's in the snow, or something like that. So it's important that you look at the school holistically and what's going to be a good match for you. So College Board is a great resource. Then there's the Peterson and U.S. News and World Report guides. You can look at programs specifically at the CSUs or the UCs to look up different majors. The California Colleges website is quite handy. So this has all CSUs, UCs, privates, and community colleges all in one place. So that's nice. So if you start here by going under college, you can go to the college search tool. You can then give specific information. So let's see if it'll let us start with, it wasn't letting me do this yesterday. Can I type this in here? No, I don't know what it's doing. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and mark bachelor's degree that we would like to be in a city, and we're looking for a large campus. And then let's try field of studies. Let's try education. And we want to stay within California. We're doing a California search. And let's mark CSUs, UCs, and independent campuses and see what might come up. You could also mark campus activities, or if you're looking for a specific sport. Let's see what it found for us. So I put in education. That's going to bring up a lot of the CSUs. So you can see here the ones that came up. Fresno, SAC, San Francisco, UC Berkeley had 17%. I don't think, that's the acceptance rate actually. And then we have a few others here that came up. Interesting, it brought up USC as the only private. I think there's definitely more privates that would fit that, but maybe not in a city. I'm not exactly sure. So you'd have to play around with it a little bit. But you could then click on that campus to learn more about that campus, go to their website, that type of thing. Okay, so that might be useful for you. All right, then we have applying to a university. So when it comes time to apply, this is a good resource for you. So we have deadlines, timelines, UC resources, CSU resources, and California Independent resources as well. Oops, I skipped online degree programs. So if you're interested in doing an online degree, we have some options here for you to go and take a look at. So on the right-hand side, we have different schools and degrees, different search tools, the CSU system, Western Governors as a 100% online school that you could look at that's entered into an agreement with the California Chancellor's Office. So just some different options if that's the venue you're looking for. Then under Transfer California, we have the various systems. So we have the UC, the Cal State, the California Community Colleges, and the independent colleges and universities. So if you click on one of these, you'll get the various links that can help you as you're looking for information. Maybe you're a vet and you want to look at Troops to College, or maybe you're a dreamer, so you want to look at those resources that exist within the CSU. You want to look at the cost. So you can click on these various links to see what resources the system provides to you. Okay, so the cost of attendance, and we'll go through this as we get more in detail with each of the systems. Then I have Transfer Out of State, so some resources if you're thinking about leaving the state of California. You can look at those resources as well. And then under the Resources tab, we have information on the Associate Degree for Transfer, some FAQs, financial aid and scholarship information if you're looking to go into nursing. We have Project Transfer, which has various faculty and staff here at SRJC and what their college or university experience was like. So just different people that you could click on and read about their experience. So we have some past students on here as well who answered some questions for us. So lots of resources on the Transfer Center page, and I encourage you to really spend some time on here and look to see what we have to offer.